feature I love most about this game controller is that it perfectly supports Anbernic's own Android handheld consoles. When connected, simply press and hold the home button for just 1 second and it will instantly bring up the handheld's built-in game front end. This means you no longer need to manually operate the device itself, making your gaming experience much more streamlined and convenient. This means that if the handheld console is connected to a TV, the overall experience will become infinitely closer to that of a home console. All you have to do is just sit comfortably on your couch and you'll have complete and total control. That's exactly right. It's the kind of experience that lets you make a seamless transition between your games and your massive game library. Currently, the G01 is the only game controller on the market capable of such a profound, soul-binding connection with Anbernic's handheld consoles. Indeed, one might even say it's far more than just a simple controller. It's an extension of the system itself. For Anbernic's handheld consoles, this is simply like having an official cheat code built right in. Because of that feature alone, I truly believe that all the dedicated Anbernic fans out there can confidently purchase this with their eyes completely closed. Alright, let's get to it. Let's take a closer look at today's star, the Anbernic G01 controller. When I first got my hands on it, my initial reaction was, hey, this design, this layout, isn't it a close relative of the B-top Kunpeng 50? But after giving it a thorough try, I think calling it the Kunpeng 50's 1.5 evolutionary version, or its Smart Special Edition, is much more fitting. Anbernic, in this case, seems to be not just standing on the shoulders of giants, but also strapping a smartwatch onto that giant's wrist. First, let's look at the aesthetic appeal. The one I have is the black and gold color scheme. The texture and quality are on point, giving it a rather premium feel. I also have a white version of this product, and in my opinion, it has a rather fresh and clean aesthetic to it, which I quite like. Then there's also the official Pikachu yellow version, which looks quite playful and fun. Unfortunately, I don't have a physical one to show you, but you can always take a look at the official images. The G01, as a whole unit, weighs in at approximately 283 grams. It is a bit lighter than the B-top Kunpeng 50, but its battery capacity is slightly larger, coming in at 2100 mAh. Compared to the Kunpeng 50's 1800 mAh, you can basically say goodbye to battery anxiety. The controller held in hand has a bit of a substantial weight to it, yet it doesn't feel unwieldy. It's truly a robust and tactile sensation. The grip sections have been given an anti-slip texture, making them feel substantial and perfectly contoured to the palm of your hand. This ensures that even during extended intense gaming sessions, there's no chance of slippage. These dual joysticks have just the right amount of resistance, not too loose and not too stiff at all. Moreover, the official package thoughtfully provides 2 longer joysticks. They're designed for easy removal and replacement, adding a great deal of convenience and customization to your gaming experience. Furthermore, a significant evolutionary improvement in this Kunpeng 50 is that its D-pad is also designed to be conveniently replaceable. The one on the Kunpeng 50 is fixed, and this key here has also been optimized compared to the Kunpeng 50. That one was positioned inwards, making it hard to press. This one is different. You can effortlessly press it with just a light touch on any part of its surface. Similarly, the front cover can be effortlessly opened, much like a crab shell. It's cleverly secured by 6 magnets that firmly attach to 6 corresponding screws. This thoughtful design makes it incredibly convenient for players to personalize their device through DIY projects in the future. For instance, they could easily change its color, or perhaps the official company might even release faceplates in various other colors, all of which are highly plausible possibilities. And so this G01 game controller, its D-dash pad, and all its ABXY buttons, they are all mechanical micro-dash switch, offering precise feedback. The press feedback is incredibly responsive and highly precise. The key travel is just right, and the sound it makes is wonderfully crisp. Moreover, while this D-pad might appear quite similar to the Kunpeng 50's externally, it has actually undergone significant structural optimization internally, enhancing its functionality. Alright, here's a video that Brother Joe released, so everyone can go ahead and take a look at it now. Now, when it comes to feel, just talking about it is useless. Let's jump straight into a game and demonstrate. In this game, for example, it could be said that the input for this button is exceptionally precise and demanding, requiring a firm and deliberate action rather than a light touch. This design choice ensures that each press is registered accurately, preventing accidental inputs during intense gameplay, and contributes to the overall robust feel of the controller. The engineering behind it emphasizes reliability and tactile feedback, making it suitable for games that demand exact and consistent button presses. Furthermore, this rigorous input requirement enhances the gaming experience by providing a clear distinction between an intentional command and a casual brush, which is crucial for maintaining competitive performance and player satisfaction. This design principle extends to its durability, as the mechanism is built to withstand repeated forceful interactions without degradation in performance, thereby promising longevity and sustained responsiveness for dedicated gamers. Yeah, no problem at all. I'm just gonna grab this controller and get myself into a more comfortable position, a more relaxed stance, and then let's jump into another round. Having it on the table is just too cumbersome and awkward, and that's not really ideal for me at all. Alright, so this is pretty much what a real match feels like, and I find it quite comfortable. Now let's proceed to demonstrate Tekken. The 10-hit combo demands a high degree of precision when inputting the ABXY buttons, so we'll be using the PSP version of Tekken 6 for this demonstration, showcasing its intricate controls. Alright, let's just jump right into it and try out a 10-hit combo to see how responsive these buttons truly are. We'll observe the smoothness of the input registration.
Alright, that's it. Perfect. One more successful combo like that, and we should be able to take him down for good. Alright, let's give this another try, shall we?
Not bad. So, to recap, those were two real demonstrations of fighting games. One that really puts the D-pad through its paces, and another that's quite demanding on button inputs. I think they both showed a good performance. Now, as someone who particularly enjoys action games and fighting games, I personally feel that this G01 controller is quite capable of satisfying all of my daily gaming demands and expectations. Now, if you happen to be an avid enthusiast of FPS or first-person shooter games, I truly believe this particular game controller can adequately satisfy your requirements as well. What it gives you are these longer replacement joysticks, and it actually gives you two of them. Two joysticks, that's really handy. If you swap in this longer joystick, the lever arm of the joystick naturally extends, right? This allows your aiming to become significantly more precise and accurate, giving you much finer control. You get what I mean? And also, on its backside, hey, this trigger button can be transformed into a short key travel mode by simply utilizing this toggle switch here. Ah, this one is long. When you push it up, it actually transforms into that short key travel. Hey, the tactile feel of this is essentially identical to that of the L button, with the travel distance being roughly around 3mm, you know. Oh, right. You might have noticed that the screen has been quite dim just now. The reason for this is that when it's connected to this device, it automatically goes into its power saving mode, making it the absolute dimmest setting possible. But if you disconnect it, the brightness automatically restores itself. Next up, I really want to dive into talking about this specific screen, as it truly acts as the intelligent central hub for this entire game controller. It's quite a comprehensive control center. All the settings are conveniently displayed right here on this screen, making them immediately clear. There's absolutely no need to bother connecting to a mobile app or trying to memorize complex button combinations. Now next up, I want to take everyone on a quick tour through its menu, alright? This is a screen with a resolution of 320 by 240, and theoretically, you could even play some little games on it. However, it doesn't actually have any built-in games at all. No, it doesn't have any games on it, likely because of copyright concerns. Okay, looking at this, it's quite clear there are 8 main categories, isn't that right? And the very top row, it also displays some other pieces of information. For example, in the middle, there's the Anbernic logo, and right now it shows a Bluetooth connection status. And this little heart, over here, it actually has a sensor. Can you see that clearly? This is a sensor that can detect the player's heartbeat. All I have to do is hold it for a little while, and it will display my current heart rate. It's designed to give you immediate feedback on your physiological state during gameplay, adding an extra layer of immersion to your gaming experience. Just a brief touch, and you can see your pulse in real time. Alright, so the first thing is, once you switch into this mode, you'll find 5 distinct connection modes here. These pretty much cover all the available devices on the market, making it perfectly clear. You just select the one that corresponds to your specific device. And for example, if I select switch and then press right, you'll see options. You can connect it to the switch using the receiver, which is the 2.4 G01, or you can opt for a direct Bluetooth connection. Either method works perfectly fine. And for those of you who primarily game on your mobile, the company has also generously included a phone clip for you. The BETOP Kunping 50 is empty here, it doesn't have this. So this is a small innovation, you could say. So all we need to do is snap this clip securely into this specific spot here, and then right on this section, you'll be able to attach a mobile phone, won't you? Or conceivably, I could even clip this 405mm here. It's quite large as well, but the weight would become far too much. Yes, the overall weight would simply be too excessive, so attaching a phone to it is definitely more suitable and practical for portability. Okay, the second one is pairing. Once you've selected your desired connection mode, you simply choose pair, and it will connect itself to your device. Now, within these configuration options, specifically under that little gear icon, there are a total of 5 distinct profiles. You have the flexibility to personally set up the first 4 profiles, 1, 2, 3, and 4, along with an additional pre-configured profile specifically designed for the Switch. I'm currently on profile 1, so the gear shows 1. If I pick 2, it changes to 2. And within each specific profile, you can actually go in and customize the settings for every single button, including those on the back. The macro settings for the back buttons, M1 through M4, are also in here. Regarding the triggers, you are able to set the dead zone and the percentage of their travel, and you can modify both the left and right triggers independently. And as for the joystick, you can actually modify its response curve. I usually just stick with the default setting, but if you choose instant, you'll see the curve switches immediately. Then you've got delayed and high performance for those quick responses. This is probably geared towards more professional video game players. Honestly, I've always stuck with the default settings and I think they work pretty well for me. Regarding its motion control, its sensitivity, and whether it's mapped to the left or right joystick, or even advanced settings like racing mode or shooting mode, all of these can be changed and fully configured to your preferences, offering extensive customization. Regarding the vibration, there are several levels. Currently, it's on the strongest setting. And hey, you can actually see the vibration motor through this small transparent window here. Yeah, just placing it right in the middle should be perfectly fine. This allows for a clear visual of its operation. And calibration, as you can guess, is for calibrating the joystick and the triggers, correct? And the screen brightness also offers several distinct levels that can be adjusted to suit your preferences. Language switching is available, which truly caters to players from various regions, ensuring a more localized experience for everyone. Button tests, well, that goes without saying. Once you get it, check all the buttons and joysticks for any connectivity issues or anything similar that might be amiss. And finally, regarding health, as I mentioned before, if you were to change this to dynamic monitoring within this section, then when you're playing a game, your heart rate, that frequency, will be displayed in the upper right corner. So, what's the use of that? There's a threshold setting here, you see? We'll press this button to enter the threshold settings. It will have a specific threshold, meaning, for instance, when it reaches the particular threshold that you have already set. If your heart rate reaches that set threshold, the controller will then vibrate, serving as a reminder to perhaps take a short break before continuing to play, or simply to try and calm down a bit, wouldn't you agree? It's quite a thoughtful design, and actually I find this health monitoring feature to be genuinely interesting. It's truly a feature that both your mom and girlfriend would silently approve of and give their heartfelt praise. Alright, so overall, I personally believe the Anbernic G01 is a game controller that boasts both brilliant vision and impressive execution. It doesn't merely copy, instead it refines a well-established design by integrating clever micro-innovations such as heart rate health tracking and its exclusive one-button access to the Anbernic front end. These features create a distinctly unique and significantly upgraded experience. Its substantial 280-gram weight, clear and user-friendly screen menu, and thoughtful health monitoring transform it beyond a mere input device into an engaging gaming companion with a distinct brand ecosystem identity. And finally, as usual, let me give you all a little sneak peek. According to the usually very reliable grapevine from Xiaoyang, Anbernic is reportedly making significant strides in the handheld console market. Both the highly anticipated RG Vita and its more robust counterpart, the Vita Pro, are already confirmed to be in development and are expected to be released soon, building immense excitement among enthusiasts. Anbernic seems to be going all in, trying to master both the game controller and the handheld console. It's like they're trying to have the best of both worlds, and succeeding. Today's G01 could very well become a pivotal, crucial piece in a much broader, sprawling gaming ecosystem that is yet to fully unfold in the future. Alright, that about wraps up our exclusive early access preview of the Anbernic G01. So, is this something that appeals to you? Feel free to chat about it in the comments. I'm Xiaoyang, and I'll see you all next time.